Joining us now, Barbara Comstock, Republican, 10th District, Northern Virginia, up for re-election tomorrow. Everybody has her losing across the country, every pundit, every poll, except me. I think she's going to win, and poll it now would be a big upset tomorrow. And if Barbara Comstock wins this race, and I think she is, the Republicans are going to hold the House. Done. I mean, you can absolutely make book on that. She's with us now. Barbara, great to have you with us.
Good morning. Great to be with you, and we look forward to stopping the blue wave right here in Virginia.
I tell you what, you win that race in the 10th District, and that is the firewall of all firewalls. They cannot win the House. They're going to flip a seat they think they have in the bag. They stop spending money. They're overconfident. They've already measured curtains in your office. But I got to tell you, Congressman, you have run a great campaign. This is a model campaign for anybody running for office. You have connected with your constituents. You're everywhere. You're working 18 hours a day. And I think you're going to win because a lot of people in D.C. that I talk to that are Democrats in your district have told me, look, I don't like your guy. That's Trump. Sorry, John. Can't stand your guy, but I'm voting for Barbara. Here's why. I've heard that from probably about 50 people. But tell me, why do they have you down when your internals have had you up or tied the entire time? Why?
Well, I can't explain. Well, for one thing, the Washington Post poll isn't a poll. It's a survey that they mail out to people and pay you to take. But listen, we're going to win tomorrow because we have a winning record. And you know that winning record, starts with first the historic tax cuts that have provided us the booming economy. That's why I've gotten all the business endorsements, small business. When I was out on the road, a Latino businesswoman came up and said, kind of whispered to me, we're all for you because this has been a great economy. Pelosi and Wexton want to raise your taxes and your tolls instead. And then secondly, we've rebuilt the military and made us safer, defeated ISIS. North Korea isn't testing missiles. People like that and understand rebuilding our military is good, and it helps Virginia. Third, you know how happy our vets are with what this administration has done and what we're doing, fighting for our vets, passing better health care and jobs legislation for them, suicide prevention, VA choice, and holding people accountable. Jennifer Wexton doesn't want to fire people who misserve our veterans. She's attacking me for that. But I've won the MOA Legislator of the Year, Military Officers Association, because I fight for our veterans. And then, you have things like opioids, that crisis that the president declared a national health emergency. And we have now passed $6 billion to fund that crisis and connect with families and work with them, something I have been fighting for, pass legislation on to help those families. And then public safety, we've had great wins like my Project Safe Neighborhoods bill, helps community policing, fights gangs. And then I got 6 years of firefighting funding. So the Police Benevolent Association has endorsed me. Jennifer Wexton, who put fake cops in her first ad to imply she has the police support, wouldn't even sit down and meet with them. So these are great issues to run on, and not to mention things like federal employees. I got them their pay raise. I fought for that. We won. We haven't had any government shutdowns. The government is fully funded, like our military, like our medical research, and all these things. Jennifer Wexton doesn't have anything about federal employees on her website. And then finally, I've been a leader on sexual harassment. So when you look at all these issues, why would you want to stop this kind of success, put Nancy Pelosi back in the speaker's chair, which is what's going to happen if Jennifer Wexton wins? She's a Pelosi clone. She wants to raise taxes, hasn't done anything to help our federal employees, our vets, or our military. And if she's in there, you're going to have a screeching halt to this booming economy that's giving us the growth that allows us to go out and solve a lot of these problems. So as we go out and talk to everybody, those 18-hour days that we're doing here and these last weeks and really these last 2 years we've done, people understand that those are winning solutions for them. And you are going to see a win tomorrow because of that.
Jobs report Friday, Barbara Comstock, 250,000 jobs created, exceeded everybody's expectations, plus wages up 3%, unemployment down to an all-time low since 1969, 3.7%. That has got to make a difference in people looking at this race, and not only the 10th, but everywhere, right?
Yes, well, like you said, that's why you're seeing things turning the corner our way. People understand as they see Nancy Pelosi coming up in the rearview mirror and Maxine Waters in there and Jennifer Wexton trying to drive them back into the majority, how dangerous that would be. It would give you $47 tolls and then more. So this is what people understand. Let's stay in the right direction. 4.2% growth, 3.5% growth, lowest unemployment. Anyone of your audience who is 49 or younger has never had unemployment so low as they have right now. And that's a record to fight for and celebrate. And I'm thrilled with these wins. And it was funny listening. I heard a little of Tim Kaine earlier. He's bragging about the president signing his bills. That's one of the things the mainstream press never writes about. 82% of our bills that's on that scorecard that they attack me on those votes are bipartisan. So this record of success, this bipartisan record of success, is something that I think the Virginia 10 voters understand and the American people, and that's why there's going to be a lot of surprises tomorrow. We're going to hold the Senate, we are going to hold the House, and we're going to continue this great economic recovery and making the world a safer and more secure place to live.
Barbara Comstock for Congress. We're out of time. I want to thank you for that. I think you're going to win. I'm going to be live at your Great Victory headquarters tomorrow at the Hilton in Loudoun County. I could have gone anywhere. I'm going there because this is going to be the upset of the night. And I love what you just said. The blue wave has to go through Barbara Comstock in the 10th District, and I think you're going to stop it dead cold all by yourself right there in the 10th District. And it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow, Barbara. I'm really excited about it. I know you're going to win, and it's going to be a very exciting night for yourself and your campaign and all of your constituents and backers. It's going to be fun, and I'll see you there, Barbara.
Great, and we still can use a little bit more money, so Barbara Comstock for Congress.com for all our Get Out the Vote efforts, and thank you for the win.